16 contestants from around the world and a whole lot of music trivia. If I could only remember the name. Hi there everyone, Jack here. Many thanks for tuning in. This is the start of a new quiz series I'm calling If I Could Only Remember the Name. A straightforward, head-to-head, no frills music trivia quiz. So for those watching, grab a pen and paper and have a go at home. How do you measure up against the sharpest minds in the vinyl community? So tonight, I'm joined by two titans of the vinyl community, both vinyl lovers, both cat lovers, both beer lovers, two men entering the prime of their lives, separated only by the strip of water that we call the Atlantic Ocean. But tonight, they'll go head to head across 3 rounds of no guts, no glory music trivia. It is Gav Axman Spins and Mike from MGK Boston. So, gentlemen, many thanks for agreeing to do this and for being here tonight. So I'm going to come to you first, Gav. First question. A lot of people have felt kind of nervous about doing this, and you seemed really chilled out and relaxed about it. Are you feeling confident tonight?
I'm just a chilled out guy in general now, Jack. It's amazing what happens when you leave the rat race a little bit. So there's no angst in my life anymore, other than finding room for records. So no, I'm more than happy. It's only a game. It's only a game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've got another question for you. What genres of music would you like to see then tonight? If it went according to your plan in your head, what would be the genres that you'd be looking to see in the questions?
To be fair, it's 80s and 90s. I should be pretty good. If you sneak any post 20 kind of 10 stuff in there, I've had it, because all modern music's rubbish in it. So if you stick to the classic years, I'm okay. I might be all right in the 70s and 60s as well, but no good at jazz or bossa nova or any of that rubbish. So
we shall see. Let's see then. So, Mike, good to see you too. When it comes to, what's that say? Music and beer. What more do you need? Country music and beer. Fantastic. So, when it comes to your channel, Mike, am I right in saying that you're a bit of an all-rounder?
Oh yeah, big time.
You kind of listen to all genres of music, and I don't really see you focusing on one all the time. Kind of classic rock type stuff mainly.
Classic rock, new wave, the post-punk stuff, like basically what Gav just described. If you kept the contest to what his criteria, it would be a real boxing match. Officially, it could only go 2 rounds, because that would be really. But that's my core, what Gav mentioned. But since my early 30s, I really spread my wings and pretty much everything but classical music and bluegrass. I'm a bit of all of it. So that's
Happy days. Well, guys, we're recording this, the very, very first episode, on a Friday night. It may not stream on a Friday night, but I think it would be very fitting for you, Mike, if you were to lead us in a Friday cheers.
No doubt. This is in rural Scotland. It's palm trees in Scotland. It's a rare photo when they pop up in the summer. And just keeps the beer cold. It's like a foam thing, So yeah, cheers to you over there.
Cheers, Mike. I've got a nice pint of Guinness in a Motorhead glass, which you probably can't do. Yeah.
Cheers, boys. I've got a Stella. I'm keeping it classy. Or a can of Stella. So cheers. Here's to a good contest, and may the best man win.
Yeah.
This is a low budget college brew called Busch Light. Very cheap. It's what they call day drinking beer.
Session beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get into it then. Let's get into round 1. Gentlemen, so here we go. Question 1. What record has the matrix number SP70604A2J stamped into the dead wax? And can you tell me what pressing plant it was originally pressed in? I'm sorry, boys.
Have you got?
I'm messing with.
I was waiting for the pun.
I was messing with you here. As Gary Brent said, here comes the real quiz. This is the real quiz. Okay, question number 1.
Was it Sergeant Pepper's?
Good guess. It wasn't Julio Iglesias either. It was REM's Murmur, and I've got no idea of the pressing plant. Okay, here we go. Here's the real quiz. So, one of the most well-known Northern Soul classics is Tainted Love by Gloria Jones. Which very famous musician, sadly now departed, was Gloria dating before his death? I'll give you a 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
If you're both ready, we'll go 3, 2, 1. If we show. Gav, you're right. It is Mark Bolan. Mike, so close with Julie Iglesias. But I'm afraid not.
Default. He's my default answer when all else fails.
You never know. There could be.
I thought you were joking there, and Mike, the proper answer would just come up.
Well, he did. He was with a lot of women, right?
Well, allegedly. Yeah.
Allegedly.
Few men, mate.
Question number 2. Which English punk rock musician was arrested for killing his girlfriend, Nancy Spungen, in New York's Chelsea Hotel and died half a year later at the age of 21? Bonus point if you can tell me the hotel room number where she was killed. If you guys are both ready, we'll go for a 3, 2, 1 and show. You're both right. It is, of course, Sid Vicious. The room number was room 100. Room 100. Well, I like your answer there, Mike. 666. So a point for both of you, both off the mark. Good stuff. Okay. Question number 3. The first ever Susie and the Banshees gig finished with a version of which song? The first ever Susie and the Banshees gig finished with a version of which song?
Squeaky pen.
That's it. 3, 2, 1 and show.
I'm way off on that one.
Hong Kong Garden. And wow, Gav, I'm impressed. Lord's Prayer. Yep, it was the Lord's Prayer.
I've just read the Uncut Ultimate Music Guide to Susie and the Banshees, so
okay.
I did see her in 1988, though, in Montreal. That was a good concert.
You beat me there. Yeah.
Peep show.
Number 4. Otis Redding delivered a legendary, electrifying performance at what iconic 1967 music festival, primarily known for its rock acts, just months before his tragic death? That's probably the best way, because I don't have the wee bell. Give us a thumbs up when you've written your answer. 3, 2, 1 then and show. Yep, it was Monterey Pop Festival.
I'm early.
Not Woodstock, I'm afraid, Mike.
No, Woodstock. Jeez. I was way off. I'm 2 years early. 2 years late, whatever.
Dave Atkinson was there.
Okay, lads. Number 5 then. Which Nick Cave album featured contributions from Kylie Minogue, PJ Harvey, and Shane McGowan?
Man,
Which
these are
Nick
tough.
Cave album featured contributions from Kylie Minogue, PJ Harvey, and Shane McGowan? Okay, so guys, what have you got on this one? It was Murder Ballads. That's the one, yeah. That was it, Gav, Murder Ballads.
Yeah, my spelling
Lucky
might.
Mike.
Yeah.
I thought it was the
Yeah.
Nick and Ben Rankins.
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
he
much
would have
about-
loved that.
I know
He
nothing
could have been
about
playing
Nick Cave.
drums. Okay, here we go. You might be treated to some of my singing here. It could end the stream. Which early psychedelic masterpiece from 1966 includes the following lyrics? Close my eyes. She's somehow closer now. Softly smile. I know she must be kind. When I look in her eyes, she goes with me to a blossom world.
All right, okay, I'm gonna have a guess. Yeah.
Good guess, Gav. Not sure,
Oh,
Mike.
Pink Floyd, See Emily Play. I don't even have
Yeah.
a guess for it.
No, it's not that one. Have you got a guess, Mike?
No.
No, it was Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys.
Oh,
Topped the charts in '66.
I put that
Was
down
voted
as-
number one in Mojo's top 100 albums of all
Darn it.
time, and number 6 in Rolling Stone's 500 greatest songs of all time. So yeah, softly close my eyes. She's somehow closer now.
I
It
think
was.
next time you need to sing that.
You definitely won't be getting it if I sing it. Definitely not. Okay, so guys, that brings us to the end of round one, and at present the scores are Gav on 5, Mike on 1, but still a long way to go.
Although probably wrong, those bluegrass questions are going to come up.
You never know. You never know. How have you found the questions overall? Found them difficult?
No, that well,
Yes.
I was going to say no, but Mike.
I think if it hits the genres and the things that you know, then it's straightforward, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, a long way to go, Mike. You're still in the game. You can bring it back.
Yeah.
Let's go for round number 2. So this is the picture round. There's five questions on this. Some of them are double pointers.
Ooh.
So we'll go for the first one. This one's single point. Who is the band that I'm about to show? So who is this band?
Oh.
Okay, I'll remove that. Okay, let's see what you got then. What do we think?
Totally guessing. No idea.
Yep, you've got it, Gav. It's Franz Ferdinand,
Jeez.
Scottish.
That's
2000s.
That's
band.
too new for me.
I've seen them live, so I knew that one.
Okay, next one then. Let's
Sorry,
see.
Fran. No.
So, who is this band? Okay, both got an answer, guys. You show us
Yeah.
what you've got. Good guess, Mike. Close, very close. The right country. It was, though, Daft Punk.
Ah.
Well done, Gav.
Thank you. Had to give it away.
Okay, so the next one I'm going to show is a double pointer. You can name the artist and the album. And for this one, it's a portion of the album cover, so I'm not giving you the full album cover.
Okay.
What?
Okay, well done, guys. Alrighty. Show us what you've got. I'm afraid it's not Julio Iglesias. By the laws of averages, we should get some Julio Iglesias at some point. It was Michael Jackson Thriller. A picture of his belt. Righty, the next one. So it is an album cover again, but you're getting just the title and the name have been blurred out.
What do you want the just the name of the artist?
Artist and title of the album as well. Okay, show us what you've got then, guys. Well done, you both got it. Dave Brubeck, time out, or the Dave Brubeck Quartet, time out.
Classic.
Well done.
Yes.
I've never heard it.
There you go.
Okay, number 5. Here we go. It's the labels round. So, sorry, not labels round. The labels questions. It's a picture of a record label, and you just have to tell me which record label it is. So this is the final one, and the pictures round. What is this record label? Oh, I'm flashing it up for a second because I left the name written on the label.
I'm looking at a tiny one on the screen, so don't worry too much yet. Ready?
Yeah, ready to go. What did you get, guys? It was Island Records, and I think it was the very first label that Island had, isn't it? The pink label,
Pink
the one
bag.
that people are generally after.
I've never seen that version of the Island label. I'm used to the tree,
Yeah.
the palm tree.
Yeah,
I think
I always thought the pink rims were the first, but it's not. That's that pink eye, I think they call it, don't they? Pink eye or something.
yeah,
like
yeah. At the end of the picture round, we've got Gab on 12, Mike on 3.
Real slaughter.
That. Very nice.
There's still a way to go yet. You've still got another 6 questions, a couple of double pointers. So, yeah. See how much you can claw it back, Mike.
Playing for pride.
All right, here we go. Round 3. So who sang the rock song Magic Carpet Ride? Who sang the rock song Magic Carpet Ride? Ready, lads? Show when you're ready then. If you're both done. Let's see. Steppenwolf. Yep, it was Steppenwolf. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. Okay, in 2000, the Hard Rock Cafe in London auctioned which item of John Lennon's for $2.1 million? So in 2000, the Hard Rock Cafe in London auctioned which item of John Lennon's for $2.1 million?
Yes.
All right, guys, what you got on this one? Good guess, Mike. It wasn't his car. You're right, Gab. It was his piano. It was his Steinway piano.
And yeah, and did you know the one he wrote it on, George Michael bought?
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
it's up at the Strawberry Fields Visitor Centre in Liverpool, and he donates it to, well, his estate donate it to various kind of musicals. It goes on tour around the world. Yeah, he wanted to be seen by the public, and I think he wrote a few songs on it himself. Not a lot of people know that. There you go.
Fantastic. Here we go then. Number 3. What is the name of Isaac Brock from Modest Mouse's side project that released Sharpen Your Teeth? What you got, guys?
No idea.
I wouldn't have known. I've never heard of this band at all. They're called, good guess. They were called Ugly Casanova. Also featuring members of other indie rock bands like Red Meat and Caliphone. I'm not a Modest Mouse fan. I've never heard that Ugly Casanova, but there we go.
To be fair, that's a description that's been levelled at my good self.
This is like calculus. These questions are hard, man.
That was a hard one. Yeah.
Righty. Number 4. What studio album by the Ramones does their song Gimme Gimme Shock Treatment appear on? What studio album by the Ramones does their song Gimme Gimme Shock Treatment appear on? Okay.
I could cheat. There's a Ramones box set just over there, but I'm not going to look at it.
Nope. Rocket to Russia. Nope. Road to Ruin. Nope. It was Leave Home. I think that's their second album, isn't it? Leave Home. Yeah.
I saw them one time in 1987.
Wow. Oh, I'd love to have seen them.
Yeah.
Where was that, Mike? Where did you see them?
That was the university I went to, and it was right before I started my freshman year, and it was end of summer. It was super hot, and the place wasn't air conditioned, and I just remember it was like the walls were sweating. The place was so hot, but it was intense.
Here we go then. Number 5. So this is a quote, this one. I'll do the old air quotes. Which UK guitarist that rose to prominence in the 1960s said, "Rock and roll ain't nothing but jazz with a hard backbeat"? So which UK guitarist that rose to prominence in the 1960s said, "Rock and roll ain't nothing but jazz with a hard backbeat"? Okay, what have you got? Good guesses? Nope. Yeah, I suppose. In the same league and in the same time frame, but it was Keith Richards. It was Keith Richards that said it.
Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
Yeah.
Good old Keith. How is he still alive?
The human riff machine. Here we go. The last one. Number 6. Organisation, Architecture and Morality, and Dazzle Ships. 3 albums from which Merseyside-based electro-pop band of the 1980s? Okay. What have you got? What have you got for this one? Yep, both right. OMD, Orchestral Manoeuvres in the Dark. So it's a point each. Good game. Well played, lads. And
thank you, Jack.
Telly Savalas. I'm afraid there was no, I'm not sure. No Telly Savalas questions.
You would have been digging deep. You would have been digging deep.
No, really, well done, both of you. If you know them, you know them. Well played, Gav. I think you maybe laid down a bit of a statement there with a big score of 15. But
yeah, that was at the
anyway, let's wrap this up, guys. Well played. Well done to Gav. You'll move into the next round. We'll do another draw when this round concludes. And for those that watched, Thank you for watching. Stick your score in the comments. Anyone that says they get full marks, I don't believe you. But anyway, stick your score in the comments. See how you did compared to Mike and Gav. And until the next one, from myself, from Gav and Mike and Telly Savalas, see you later. Bye for now.